All right, so this guy who disagrees with us taking a hard line against the true trans fallacy claims that we're coming off as unreasonable as the troons, and oh, you're being too ideologically puritanical and you're going to scare everybody away and you're being too hard line. Sir, first of all, when you're talking about no compromise, there are certain things that really aren't a compromise. Like, for example, reality versus non-reality, or truth versus a non-truth. Men cannot become women, sir. And honestly, as recently as like 10 years ago, it really wasn't even a big thing. It was like we kind of knew that some people were mentally ill and thought that they were the opposite sex. But so to act like there's just no going back now and people are so fully on board with this trans thing, people are not afraid of being called a transphobe. What people are afraid of is being fired from their jobs, thrown out of schools, have their lives ruined and ripped apart because they speak honestly. So if we continue to speak dishonestly, all we do is validate the lies that have destroyed the lives of so many. Why in the hell would I do that? We don't need Buck Angel and Blair White as a stepping stone. Most people can see and understand reality. The problem is that they are still buying into the lies because they don't know any better. And if you really think that their popularity of these true trans content creators is something that's organic, and if you really think that it's organic, that true gender critical channels are not big, then you clearly don't know what's going on. Every single time I release a video that gets a lot of views and I get a bunch of subscribers, within the next few days, not only do I lose the subscribers that I got, but I lose a few more too. You watch a trajectory on every channel, every video or live stream that I release. Immediately, it is a dramatic upwards trajectory, and then within like an hour or two, it drastically plateaus. And there's only so far that my videos can be watched and seen. I have tried to monetize my channel on multiple occasions and they won't do it. Why? Because it's hateful. You think that YouTube is stupid? They've already learned. I think this whole experiment of mass censoring people caused such dramatic pushback. And they learned that lest they want to go the way of Twitter, Elon Musk, that they had to augment their policies a little bit. But make no mistake, they still very much are for pro-censorship. It's just now they're censoring in new kind of coy ways. Rather than outright deleting channels the way that they were doing left and right before, the whole Twitter buyout showed that they had to be more strategic. And that's what they're doing. They're using extreme shadow banning. So if you think that it's organic, that these true trans creators get more views and more subscribers than us, you're out of your mind. I believe that they went so far to the left with queer theory and everything, and that was intentional, so that when we kind of came back to a homeostasis, that the points have been stretched out so far out that when we come to this middle compromise, it's really where they wanted to land. It's all negotiation strategy. You over ask and you hope that where the negotiation lies is somewhere in the middle. We are not the crazy ones. There is no need to compromise. There is no need to compromise on truth or reality because there is no compromise on truth or reality. I do not need to sit there and entertain these delusions. And in fact, by doing so, you make it even more difficult for people to tell the full truth. You make it so that like we have to take this sort of, this more, middle ground, true trans position. And you're also affirming the idea that it is somehow hateful to be critical of transgender ideology, which is a lie that we've been told since day one to keep us quiet and complacent and obedient. And I'm telling people that they don't need to listen to that. Blair White and Buck Angel serve one purpose, and that is to keep transgender ideology alive in the face of gender critical pushback. It is to insidiously instill transgender ideology into the right wing and the Republicans, which they're doing so very well, such as Caitlyn Jenner. And last but not least, it is to push a pro-medicalization ideology, that there are some people who truly are trans, and those people really do need all of the medicalization. They don't care about losing the queer theorists, because the queer theorists are the ones who say, we don't owe you femininity. We don't owe you doing any sort of medicalization. You think Big Pharma cares about saving them? Fuck no. Sir, true trans is a Trojan horse that I'm not welcoming into my house. No, thank you.